Hello everybody, this is Craig from 9 Volt Games, and this is day 2 of the Mortal Kombat X Hype Week. Today I'm going to be reviewing Mortal Kombat Deuce. Mortal Kombat 2 was the game. I'm sorry, I know I said Mortal Kombat 1 was like, when I did the video yesterday, Mortal Kombat 1 was the foundation of, everything that we enjoy today. Mortal Kombat 2 was the fucking machine. I tell everybody that I think this is the reason why the ESRB exists, is Mortal Kombat 2, because more characters, more blood, 2 fatalities per person, some characters 3. It's just, they upped everything and it was great. This is considered widely by everyone around me to be the best Mortal Kombat game. I obviously think that 9 is the best game, but if I'm talking in terms of the old classic arcade games, 2 is the best, hands down. Unless, I think the only person you have to ask is Ed Boon, and he would say that the best was Ultimate. Not the case. We'll talk about that when we get there. So, Mortal Kombat 2. I got a little, another story from my childhood about Mortal Kombat 2. I told you that my mother deemed Mortal Kombat 2 to be inappropriate for me and my sisters to play. My mom was this type of lady who was like, every season you're going to pick a sport. And this is rude. I love my mom. I don't know why I'm doing this voiceover, but I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. Every season you're going to... You have to play a sport. I don't care what it is. You can pick it, but you have to play a sport. Okay. So, I picked to play street hockey because at the street hockey rink, there was a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine. And the only reason that I played street hockey for like 3 years was because there was a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine here, which I did get to play after every time I actually went and played a game. I've seen this opener a million times in my childhood. My friend Fabian had this game. We used to go to my friend Fabian's cousin's house. They had this game. My cousin Jay had this game. Everybody on my street who had a Sega Genesis had this game, except for me. So after like the second year of street hockey, I'd say it was like the year after it came out on Sega Genesis. Because it had been out for a year before that on arcades. My mom finally bought it for me for Christmas, and after deeming it not an appropriate game, it was just, she finally bought it for me because she was tired of me asking her for quarters. So, thank you, Mom, for buying me this, that I still carry with me to this day. I couldn't even tell you that she bought me 2 games that Christmas. My mom and dad bought me 2 games, and I couldn't tell you what they were. I could only tell you that I got Mortal Kombat. That's how, like, deeply embedded Mortal Kombat is to me, attached to my regular childhood memories. But Mortal Kombat 2 expanded on everything, and it expanded on one thing that I actually want to talk about because it did it in one and went from arcade and carried over to the console version. There's something that was done even more so in Mortal Kombat 2 that I appreciate more now as an adult, because I play a lot of single player, and occasionally I'll fuck around and I'll play the computer, because I don't always have someone to play with. What Mortal Kombat does better than any other fighting game, and it really expanded in 2, that's why I'm putting it in this video, is that they made the games with you playing against other people and interacting with other people, at that time in arcades. When they also did that, they put in these things to make you an arcade legend, make these arcade legends in here. And the first game was Reptile. I probably should have talked about that in the video, but I didn't. They put Reptile in this game, which, as a regular playable character, which was awesome. I'm still wearing a hat, by the way. What they did in this one is they had Smoke, they had Jade, and they had, you ready? Noob Saibot, the Black Ninja. Like, those were arcade legends. But what's awesome about it is that it carried over into the actual console versions. So when you got this in the console, if you didn't have your friends over, you were playing at nighttime, you actually had something to do besides just continuously play the ladder. You actually had goals. And that carried on into so many hidden things in the Mortal Kombat universe in the games later on. Mortal Kombat 3 had so many hidden things. Mortal Kombat 4 had hidden menus, and everything on started, the 3D game started with the Crypt, which is just the cavalcade of hidden shit, which was awesome. And it gives you something for the single player, and that's something more than any other, I don't care what you say. I know Tekken started to jump on board with that, but their single player shit's not fun. And Mortal Kombat's guilty of it too in certain senses. Some of the stuff that they put in there is just not fun, but I'll get to that when I get to those games. You know what I'm talking about already. But let's jump right into it. Let's do one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite characters was introduced in Mortal Kombat 2, and that's a legacy character. And that's, hold on, let me get it dark. Yes, that is Baraka. Baraka. Baraka is one of my favorite characters, and I'm a little bummed out that he's not in Mortal Kombat X. I'm not gonna lie. You know what's awesome when you go back and look at the making of? Oh no, I'm trying to think and not lose at the same time. It's just not working out for me. Okay. When you go back and look at the making of the mask that I think his name was Sal Davidia had to wear when they were doing this, was like ridiculous. Oh shit! I can't recut this whole video. I've done it for 6 minutes. I've been doing it for 6 minutes. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I gotta do a fatality or I'm gonna feel like a scrub. It's one of the most simple fatalities. That's why I picked him to use in the video. Oh, yeah? Shit. Always walk into it. You can't pull that shit after like the third person in the ladder. Okay. Thank you. Ba, 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 ba. Oh no, didn't come out good quality? Oh well. Anyways, ew. 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 I'll just let Jax beat up on me because I know he's going to hit me into the pit. But like I said, man, they did everything that was what was great about Mortal Kombat, and they just enhanced it twice over. So Mortal Kombat 2, you know? Boop, boop. No, we'll leave that on the background. Like I said, multiple fatalities, multiple gore. They basically pushed the limit. It helped create the ESRB, which... Nice. Which is... actually not given any hard times to Mortal Kombat, which I think is interesting, you know, because other games get hard time to get classification anywhere, and Mortal Kombat seems to get past unless you live in Australia, in which I apologize. I know I got some Australian fans, but Mortal Kombat 2, man, on my Sega Genesis, I have played Mortal Kombat 2 pretty much every... I'd say I used to say every week, but now it hasn't been every week, but I'd say I at least play Mortal Kombat once a month. You know, a solid, good session of Mortal Kombat 2 once a month since it released, and I got it in my hands for a console. Easily once a month. So that's what? The last 20 years? Well, come on. 93. Yeah. So I played it pretty much once a month for the last 23 years. 25 years. Ridiculous. But Mortal Kombat 2. And I can actually play this online because... I have the HD collection. That's what we're playing it on right now. So anybody wants to play online, come on. Oof. I'm down. Thank you guys for watching.